Alright, so the reason why I am live is because I tried to make a video and it won't save to my phone because of storage issue. So hopefully later on you guys will watch the video and you will hear what I have to say. Because I'm trying to upload, it won't upload, so I'm saying, no, I'm just go live and talk, and then I will share the live with other people so they can know what's going on. You know, I want to thank God for actually being there for me, and I want to thank him for everything that, you know, he has placed in my life. I want to thank him for mercy. I want to thank him, you know, for helping me. So the other day I was talking to you guys about gestational diabetes. I was telling you guys that I had failed the 1 hour glucose testing. I mean, a lot of people are going to say, I don't need to share this, I don't need to this, that, blah, and whatever the case may be. But why I decided to share it with you guys is because it is something very serious. It is not something that should be taken lightly. I think I was told that, you know, maybe because I had it before with both pregnancies, that the reason why my results came back, that I have it again. The problem is that I did everything possible that I know of to not, you know, be in this position. But again, it's very high. And I need to go back to the drawing table, and I need to research more. I need, you know, sometimes we get some bad news. Like yesterday, I was super happy. I was TikTok, would I watch me on TikTok? I was, you know, out there laugh and thing and whatever the case may be. And you know, this morning actually, I wasn't feeling well. Like my waist was cramping a lot. And you know, old people don't like going to the military, but me can go to the hospital 24/7, not paying a dime. So you know, me rush go to the hospital, and you know, I had you know, I had the news that, you know, I have a lot of tests to do. I didn't want to spend my last pregnancy in and out of the hospital, but it looks like we're going there again. There are a lot of tests that came back where I have to be careful because, you know, it comes with a lot. It comes with the baby growing more than normal. It comes with the fact that, you know, if we don't get it under control, the baby could be born premature. The baby could come with what you call that? The baby would, if I want to go natural, you know, there will be complications for me and the baby where, you know, her shoulders could be broken, stuff like that. I have to have a C-section. And you know, I feel like I'm in a better space, a better headspace, a better environment where I can actually get this under control. I have to take like about 4 different type of blood sugar tests every day. I have to be on my P's and Q's. I have to stay away from any type of juice, any type of sugar. You know, basically my diet will just be for the baby and my health. You understand? And am I worried? Yes, any mother would be worried. I am worried because, you know, it's gonna be very hard for me because I can feel my body acting up like the last time. I told you guys that with Xavier, I could barely manage myself around. I could barely walk. I could barely, you know, do basic stuff. So I have to push even more. I have to do more exercises. I have to do more when it comes to my health, meeting with a nutritionist, and there goes the appointments. I have a hella booked out appointments. So I'm saying this to say that, you know, if you don't see me a lot, I have to, you know, yourself come first. You come first. You understand? Um, oh, I'm telling you, a lot is running through my mind at the moment to tell you guys, and you know, I I am very thankful. Even though I feel this way today, I have so much appreciation, especially to you guys, even to people who don't even know what I'm actually going through and send me something like, hey, God is with you, God is whatever, so that, you know, I could actually keep my mind constant on what I need to do. What I love about the military is that with stuff like this, of course I'm gonna be tired, of course I'm gonna be up and down and whatever, but these appointments are very important. I'm gonna have a lot of information thrown at me, and you know, today was you know, for me. I saw TT today. She was doing pretty well. She was moving around a lot. Nothing, she's quite fine. It's just my body. And I have to, as a mother, I have to ensure that my child is 100%. And I don't want any complications. I don't want, you know, because I was slack or I didn't do what I was supposed to do, you know, anything happened to my only daughter. You understand? So um saying this and saying that, I'm sharing this with you guys because I want you guys not only to see me in a, you know, 180 280 mood. I want you to see what God can actually do in everything that I do. I put God first. I call upon him. I ask him for guidance. I ask him for protection. I ask him for, you know, to help me with every decision. I ask him to put his hands and to help those doctors and to help those nurses who are helping me. You understand? And now is the time where I give him everything, just as how I come here and tell you that we have to put this in God's hands. We have to put that in. Now I'm in the hot seat myself. I have to give God that control, that, you know, whatever these doctors are saying to me and whatever, I have the power as well to listen and to push forward and to ask God to help me in this situation. Where I get weak, give me strength. Where I have no, you know, strength left in me, send someone to me to push me, to drive me, to help me. You understand me? I say it's gonna be very rough for me. I'm not going to lie. I'm not gonna go around the bend and tell you that it is gonna be 100% and whatever, because again, when we go through trials and tribulations and when we go on that journey and hoping for the best, guess what we have to do? We have to put our best forward. Am I down? Am I feeling like I won't be able to do what I'm supposed to do? Again, we're human beings. The first thing that came to my mind, oh my God, I changed my diet. I did everything right. So what happened? Where did it go wrong? I only passed one of the tests. Every other test, they give you 4 tests in the 3 hour. The first one I failed, the second one I passed, and the other ones I failed. So because I failed so bad, you know, they have to take control of every single aspect of my journey. So I have to have a doctor for this, a doctor for that, a doctor for this, a doctor for that, a nutritionist, that over there, and it's gonna be like a whole bunch of people working together to make sure that TT grows normal, to ensure that I have function of my legs, because that's the first thing that goes when this thing happens. When preeclampsia comes, the nerves in my legs, that's what they explained to me. the nerves in my legs, you know, they don't work, like they don't understand, because you know, the nerves in my legs, they don't work as how they should, and they want to know why. They want to, you know, so if, as I say, I have to go in, I have to let them do what they're supposed to do, and then I have to let go and let God. And I need you guys to pray for me, you understand? I need you guys to actually, you know, put my name to a pastor, to your pastors at church when you go to church. I need you to remember the Talberts. I need you to, you know, send out the prayers, send out the love, send out the care, send out the whatever, because I have to really concentrate on, I want to bring this child full term. And even if it doesn't work where I carry TT full term, I want her to be born and I want everything to be fine. You understand? So that's what I wanted to tell you guys. I'm sitting in my kitchen and I'm thinking about all the things that, you know, I have to do and what I have to put in play. I have to start moving more for my feet, because they find tiny blood clots. You know, it's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to scare anybody or, you know, whatever, but I have been through this before, and may I tell you, it wore me down to nothing. And that's why I try to keep upbeat, you know, try to whatever, because now I have, you know, health, back then healthcare wasn't, you know, available to me, so I had to do like home remedies or whatever. Now I have 100% healthcare, and I can go in as often as I can. So now for me, exercise is a must. My bowels are not, you know, I have to be taken off a lot of medications, because they want to see what is the cause of my constipation, because no matter what, the constipation won't go. And as I say, my, what you call it, nerves, my legs, they have tiny blood clots, like they're trying to form, so I might have to go on blood thinners. It's a lot of information that I have to get, you know, more in depth with each doctor as I go along, to see, all right, what's happening, what is this, what is that, blah blah blah. And as much as I can, you know, I will come, but not as much as how I used to, because I need, I thought I needed bed rest, but I don't. I need to be more flexible. I need to be I need to go back to exercising. I need to move her around, move my legs around, let let my legs not get to too much comfort. My intestines, I think they said something about water not coming up, or it's a lot. I don't want to tell you, but when they were talking to me today, I feel like I was more, I feel like I put myself in a position where I knew I couldn't fail, so I wasn't expecting them to tell me that I had failed the test. So I wasn't really listening. I was there, but I was gone, because I'm like, oh my God, you know, this changes so many things. You understand? And where do I start? If you understand what I mean, where do I start? Where do I go? How do I approach this? You know, I started to cry. I started to, you know, stuff like that. And again, pray for me. All right, I want you guys to pray. And whatever, what I really want is, I don't want anybody to come here and say this is something that should be kept personal, or this or that or whatever. If I am the motivator that you say I am, right? And something so important happened in my life and I cannot share it with you, or I'm hiding from people who you claim don't do. Nobody cannot do me anything. Guys, I'm telling you, I get the messages and I see them, and I honestly don't reply because everybody have their own opinion. But I'm saying this to say that with Christ in the vessel, we can smile at the storm. And there's nothing impossible for God. When someone is out there plotting for your demise, let me tell you something. When someone is out there plotting for your demise, or if you fear that someone is out there plotting for your demise, so you have to hide and you have to live your life in fear. That is not me. I will never live my life in fear. That was a long time ago. Do you understand? I fear no one but God. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. When you protect yourself with prayers, when you protect yourself, when you call on God, you're not calling on God to be afraid or ashamed. You're not calling on God to actually hide under the bed, or you get you come on social media and you're trying to act like everything is fine because whatever and this and that. No, you don't get news like this and crawl up under your bed and me can't tell nobody, and I come here and actually act like the world is alright. And no, I want you to see what God can do. I want you to understand that if I am a child of God and if I trust and believe in the Most High, right, then I can come here and tell you that, hey, I am human and I am afraid, but there's one person that will take my fear and that will cover me and who will be there with me step by step, because I'm going to push through and I am going to do everything in my power to help my body and also my daughter. That is a person who no fear. We not fear no man. We not fear man. Mankind can't do a thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? The choices that we make, the decisions that we have to put forward, it has a lot to do with who we are. And if I get an information like this, and I stay in my bed and I cover my head and I cry, which I did. But then after that, what will happen? What do I do? I just make tea then in my belly and I still eat what I want and I just sit down and I just look? No. This is when I get up and work. This is when I get up and I call on God. This is when I get up and I do what I have to do. We have to do the work. And then when it comes to the victory, which will come out, because we have to give God everything. We have to give God everything in our people. Who are we not to give it to him? And who am I to tell you that, hey, everything is peachy and nice, knowing that it is not? That is not me. So if you're going to tell me stuff like that, you're hindering my faith. I don't want messages like that. I don't want you. You could have hold it off until you're good. No. No, because I know that pregnancy, trust me, a lot of us women go through a lot with our pregnancy. Do you understand? A lot of women go through so much turmoil in their pregnancy. Scared to talk, scared to tell this I wanna, because them sure say somebody gonna do them something. Hey, I'm not the one. I am not the one. And I only come here to talk and to let you guys know that, you know, this is me. I'm not gonna drop off of the globe just so. I would never do that. I will tell you that, hey, you know, say Paula XYZ and whatever, I'm gonna keep her in my prayers. You know, say Paula and her family, boy, I mean, I tell you, I don't know what's going on through her head. I know that she's a woman of God. I know that she probably have a human side of her where she's gonna be, you know, because at the end of the day, I'm telling you, check up on a strong friend. This is my only daughter. We don't want any more kids. Do you understand? So I want you guys to go on this journey with me. Go on this journey with me, holding my hand, praising, manifesting, and coming out victorious. Do you understand? And we have to leave the outcome to God at the end of the day. You understand? But I'm going to do the work. Right? So, big up on yourself. Enough love and respect. And I don't want to see those type of messages. You understand? Say a prayer. Do something say a song, say a Psalms, say a Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, anyone. Send something my way. Do you understand? Let us lift up each other. Right now, I need your help. You understand? To have that motivation each and every day. You understand? Put something on my Facebook page. Hey, Paula, I hope you're doing well. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever the case may be. We that is what I want to see. Not to if, when, that, no. You understand? So that's what I'm asking you guys to do for me. And that's all I have. I love you guys. And big up on yourself. Sorry I couldn't read all your comments. I'm actually making a board because my journey starts now. I start tomorrow and no, right now. I have to dig deeper. You understand? And big up to everybody. I was still trying, and I want the registry something them pack up on me, so I was still trying and come and do that if I am in good health, if me feel good, because as me said, this morning I had to go to the hospital because I told you I feel like I knew in the back of my mind that, you know, I didn't pass the test because my body is like it was draining down and my waist was like getting tight, and I knew because as I say I had it with Xavier. And so again, God will prepare us for each and everything. They say God don't give us more than what we can handle. So again, if God wants to use me as a vessel, you know, for something, who am I? You understand? All I need from you guys is your prayers, your support. I need to make a bunch of phone calls before because I know me I go get this and whatever. But I saw so many messages from a lot of people, you know, hey Paula, yeah, this, that, or whatever. I need when I hear from you, whatever. So I had to put this out there to let you know that. I'm not ignoring, it's just that I have to, my family and I have to attack this head on. Alright? So, love you guys, and remember, keep us in prayer.